Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Stuff and Fluff. And today I was thinking about the role of the spirit in the mind-body connection. And the spirit, it can be viewed as the essence that binds everything within us. And I was thinking about this, the mind and the body, and how it propels us forward. It does act as a guide and a source of inspiration. And it does provide the intangible force that motivates our actions, influences our emotions. When our spirit is in harmony, it manifests positively in our mental clarity and physical vitality. So, how does it work? In the mind, our thoughts and perceptions shape our reality, and they influence how we interpret the world and respond to situations. I may respond to a situation totally different to someone else and how they would respond because my mind has perceived it a certain way. So the mind is where intentions are formed. If you've got a positive mindset, you'll have positive intentions. If you have a negative mindset, you'll have negative intentions. And the body, our physical presence and health are both a reflection of and impact our mental and physical states. If we feel good about ourselves, if we don't feel good about ourselves, all that has an impact on us. Movement and physical well-being can enhance mental resilience. So, the spirit, this is the essence that drives our life's purpose and passion. It's a source of our energy and the compass for our personal growth. You know, when we've done something good, we get a good feeling. It inspires us to do more. When we do something not so good and we get that guilty feeling or that feeling of shame or fear or dread even, do we feel inspired to do more that way? We get the feeling to cover up, don't we? Usually. Battery nearly went. So when we think about cleansing and supercharging our energy, there's a few things that we can do. You hear people talk about morning rituals, and it's a bit more than just washing your face and cleaning your teeth. You know, practice gratitude. You know, are you grateful for waking up? Are you grateful for opening your curtains or opening your blinds and seeing the sky, no matter whether it's grey, black, or blue? Are you grateful for that chance? Are you grateful for sight? Are you grateful for another chance? Because each day gives you a new chance. There's affirmations. You know, you hear people say, look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're amazing. Or look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're loved. It works because it's an affirmation. You're confirming how you feel about yourself. And sometimes we don't always feel that about ourselves. So sometimes we have to give ourselves those affirmations to pick ourselves up. Get rid of self-doubt. Get rid of self-judgment. So in physical activity, it can set a positive tone for the day. I'm the type of person I like to be up early. I like to be showered. I like to be ready. I like to know what I'm doing. Not specifically A, B, C, D, but I like to know I'm going to work on the computer today. I'm going out with my granddaughter today. Going to have a lovely day. Don't have a positive day. And then there's mindfulness and meditation and, breathing techniques, mindful breathing, meditation. It can align your thoughts, your emotions. That brings peace and clarity. Peace inside. And if you're peaceful inside, it actually is like a ripple and it goes outside as well. Rest and reflection. You hear people say, have a good night's sleep. There's many times in the past where, I'll be honest with you, did I have a good night's sleep? Yeah, I did, but I didn't. There's times in the past where I went to bed at 4 a.m. and woke up at 6 a.m. to get ready for work. Why did I go to bed at 4 a.m.? Because I was out, I was socializing, I was having a party, I was having a great time, I was out with friends, I was laughing, I was joking, I was socializing. Did I think that I had a good rest? Probably not. Did I feel good the next day? Probably not. So having rest definitely has an impact because when you have enough rest, it gives you skin glow as well. And I'm not here promoting, good skin, far from it, but it does have a benefit. It's like a knock-on effect. It's like a domino effect. And when you make time for personal reflection, that's when you can be accountable for behaviors. And when you have personal reflection and you reflect on something maybe 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 days ago, it gives your mind a chance to turn around and see it in different ways. And if there's anything been clogging you up, you can be releasing them because you can see things in a total different way, which then can change how you feel about situations, events, people. You can turn that round. So you're cleansing that part of your energy. So gratitude, it is an important part of the day. If you can start your day off by acknowledging what you're grateful for. I said before, opening your eyes. Are you grateful for the gift of sight? Are you grateful for the air that you breathe? I remember years ago, someone said to me, you need to be grateful. And I says, well, what have I got to be grateful for? And they said, well, you're grateful for the bed that you sleep in. You're grateful for a roof over your head. I thought about it and I said, well, yes. And some things we take it for granted. So I spent a few days, when I woke up, I started actively practicing gratitude. I would wake up and before my eyes were even open, I'd be saying in my head, thank you, pillow, for allowing my head to have this lovely soft rest. Thank you, quilt, for keeping me lovely and warm. Thank you, curtains, for allowing the sunlight just through the middle where I didn't draw them tight enough. I start actively doing that. And it may sound, some of you might be laughing, but gratitude, it changes your energy and it cleanses your energy as well. It enhances your spirit connection because it's about, your spirit inside being connected to yourself. Because it changes, if you practice gratitude, it's just a simple act that can just lift your spirits and it can shift your mindset as well. Physical activity. Take part in activities that you enjoy, whether it's yoga, walking, dancing. They not only improve your physical health, but they also release endorphins. They also release, other chemicals in the serotonin, for one. And they fuel both the mind and the spirit. And also remember to surround yourself with positive influences and a supportive community that uplifts your spirit and fuels your growth. And again, some people wonder why. Why surround yourself with positive people, positive influences, positive surroundings? Because if you if you if you imagine yourself talking to a group of 3 or 4 people, and if you imagine those 3 or 4 people moaning and groaning, think about how does it make you feel? You end up moaning and groaning. If you picture yourself, if you imagine 3 or 4 people who are really, supportive to each other. I like how the page of their compliments. I like how you wear your hair. I like the colour trousers. You really suit that sweater. I noticed what you've been doing in your garden. It looks really nice. How's your business doing? I hope it's really going well. That's the supportive environment. And think about sitting in that environment and how you feel. It definitely gives you a bit of a boost, doesn't it? So that's what fuels your growth. When you get that good feeling in your spirit, you want to do more. You want to be more. You want more of that happiness. So by integrating those practices, just some of those practices into your daily routine, you can cleanse and recharge your energy. And that brings about a harmonious connection between your spirit, your mind, and your body. And remember, nurturing your spirit not only enhances your personal well-being, but it also has a positive impact on those around you as well. People will be drawn to you. Have you ever noticed when you felt a bit down, and we all do it, where you've ended up having a bit moan and groan, and you catch yourself and you realize that there's been less and less people wanting to even talk to you? Think about that. So, we feed ourselves with food every day, but think about feeding your spirit. Think about feeding your spirit with joy, happiness, fulfillment, gratitude. Think about that. So, can I say it's been lovely sharing this with you? And next week, I have an amazing, amazing guest that you certainly will not want to miss. So if you're seeing this, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. You'll be notified of all the videos that go on. Feel free to search through all the videos. And you may even find that you enjoy some of the past episodes as well. So I'm looking forward to next week. The guest, as I say, amazing. You don't want to miss it. So I'll say thank you. Remember to keep your spirit light and laugh loud. See you all soon.